Let's go then, since I'm not sure about the clips, whether they're working. We have Elijah Schaefer. Do we have him here? Live from Jazz. I just like saying it that way. Elijah, how are you, sir?
I'm doing good. Steven, good morning, Mud Club. How are you guys doing?
We're doing okay. We've had some issues here with clips, but you needn't worry yourself about that. Also an ink debacle. Where are you right now? Are you down in Chaz?
I am in the greater outer regions of Chaz, also called Chazerbia, which is the suburbs of the newest communist nation.
Okay. And what have you seen? I think we have some clips from his Instagram, right? Because we weren't able to get the footage that you sent this morning.
Montage,
But let's really quickly, you tell us what it is that you've been seeing on the ground, and then we'll show some of the footage.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's a little bit delayed here. So basically what I've been seeing on the ground here is there's two types of Chaz. There's the Chaz during the day, where the Daily Beast, where CNN, where everybody else likes to show. And then there's the Chaz last night. One of my stringers and a friend of mine named Kalen, he's from Kalen on Twitter, he was recording an altercation with Raz Simone and one of his crew members. They told him, hand over your phone, hand over your stuff. Or if you don't, then we're going to beat the shit out of you.
You can
And then he said, no. He goes, no, I'm not going to give it over. So they grabbed him by the shirt, punched him in the head. He tried to run, and then they cornered him on the street. He was screaming out for help. And then they told him, no, you can't leave. You have to come to an interrogation tent. So they now have interrogation tents. They now have interrogation places where you are forced to go to be interrogated to see what you were doing. And they said, we have reports that you were filming our security plans. And this is during the moment when Raz Simone and his crew chased down a supposed looter of a local business as they broke in and set a fire, searching the bags and also, basically doing Gestapo work. And so it is fully developed into a police state here. And they don't talk about that during the day while everyone's smoking pot and having sex with each other in dirty tents.
Well, listen, that does sound like the summer of love. So basically, it's the police without any accountability or rule of law.
Yeah.
Do you have any footage of that at all, since you said your friend had a camera, or did they end up...
Yeah. Well, that's coming out. The police were involved, so it's an open police issue. So the police, he had to hide in a construction site. The John Brown Gun Club actually chased him down in full black bloc. And so the John Brown Gun Club, which people don't know, is related to the ICE attack, the fire attack. So they're related to domestic terrorism on federal property. And they're doing such deep policing here that I was able to go undercover and pretend like I was part of the John Brown Gun Club because I have this really sexy, domestic terrorist starter kit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see, look, we're coming into like the monolith here. See this?
No, that looks like Wanderlust. It doesn't look like East Berlin.
Well, I'm headed to the beaches of Chaz right now, which I'm going to show you. But yeah, there is footage of that. It's on Jack Posobiec from Kalen as well on Twitter, and more's coming out. But here's the point: there is a lot of freedom to do what you want here, unless, of course, that is talking positively about Trump, or if it's about filming what's really going on. That's why you're not seeing a lot from the mainstream media, because they know if they show what happens, they'll get taken out. But I will tell you this: someone, when I got out of my Uber, gave me some magic mushrooms. I'm not going to take them, but they handed me some.
At least wait until you're off air.
Yeah, well, check this out. Look at this. This is the beaches here. It's really beautiful.
Oh, wow.
You can hang out right there.
By the way, it goes perfectly with the mushrooms, the whole leaving Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that I don't love them, but we'll just like scatter the ashes of lost communist dreams into the ocean.
Someone else is going to walk by and be like, look, mushrooms.
Ooh, the gardens.
Mushrooms, sweet.
Have you heard about the gardens?
Oh, yeah, let me see the gardens.
Racially segregated.
Can you take us to the gardens? Because I saw pictures and it about made me, I had to get new pants. I pissed myself so hard laughing.
So we got really cool gardens. I like this place a lot. This is the garden. I don't know, it's kind of probably backwards, but this garden is for Black and Indigenous and their plant allies. So this is the Black, Indigenous, and plant ally one that's growing really well.
Well, hold on a second. What happens if you're white and you plant in the garden or take from the garden?
Well, well, you need to come to this garden over here with the wind chimes. It's the wind chimes one.
Oh.
So yeah, it's like a community. We are in a straight up. There it is. Look, and we have the future. That's the future sun thing, and we are. This is where we are, and then we have a message.
What are they growing in the gardens, Elijah? Tell me.
That's a good question. Orchids. So we got orchids.
Oh, okay.
Edible orchids.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. And that's why, by the way, the local National Guard and fire department, they've had to bring in food supply.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, but you also can't. I'm out here because we can't film volunteers. No one wants to be filmed though, so I'm just filming the plants themselves.
Okay.
We have hay, and then we have a lot of these. They
It's a
call
plant
them the
filming
Antifa,
plants.
the Antifa flower gardens here. Around.
What are they growing?
Pretty cool. That's. Oh, I can read it. Here we go. Herbs. Greek oregano. I don't know what use. I don't know. Greek oregano is this one.
Okay. Well, the essentials.
It's great. Yeah.
Let's show some clips really quick to the audience. Again, don't believe me. Believe your lying eyes and ears.
Black people are getting killed. That's why we're in these streets. That's why you should be pissed. You don't look pissed.
I'm not.
This is what pissed looks like.
That's what stupid looks like.
Yeah.
Hey Donald, it's your birthday. Your birthday.
Wow.
Oh, that was the
The naked guy.
the black guy with the flag that was stolen, and he was run out. Oh, the superheroes are out.
We burn down. I think it's in. Sorry, go ahead. No, okay. And if white America doesn't want to get right, they're gonna see more burning, more looting, because needs to be equal.
More Bernies.
Burning.
Oh.
Hey, look, sexual harassment, kids.
Yeah.
I guess they don't have mental health counseling down there either. They haven't gotten to that funding yet.
No, this is it. Attacking them.
So
the therapy.
defund the police and put the funding into social workers who sexually harass disturbed, I guess,
Yeah.
Christian extremists. That guy seemed like a
Street preacher.
rapture street preacher,
Yeah.
but he wasn't hurting anybody.
No, he
They
could be
committed
annoying.
gross sexual harassment. I hope we find that guy who did it, and I hope that charges are brought
Yeah.
at some point. I hope charges are brought against all of these people. And I'll go back to my opinion. We'll go off YouTube really quickly. But Elijah, back to you, sir. Show us what you got, and then we will go behind the paywall a little bit because YouTube's not happy, I'm sure.
I got two great things. So
Okay.
we're at the No Cop Co-op. So this is,
Little kitschy names. I like that little kitschy.
Is it the interrogation tent co-op? Okay.
I think that's the medic tent actually. But we have. I mean, you can get literally whatever you want here. They have beans and canned foods and snacks. It's all free too. You could just like they get a lot of donations
This looks like a
from a lot of different
marathon.
people. Water,
Can you just take something right now? See what they do.
Yeah, it's really great.
Just take something.
They'll give you just anything you want. Water,
nice.
they take care of you. It's really, really nice. And there's the barricades. And I was going to show you. So right here you have the Anti-Colonialism Conversation Center.
Okay.
And then that's next to the Feelings and Emotions tent, which is nearby.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the last part I want to leave you with. So, yeah, no, last night people got into an argument. I looked for a water, and then they only had beer. So,
Which they brewed themselves, no doubt.
Oh.
To oregano.
But then they blessed me with a really good beer, the Hard Rock, Rolling Rock, which is essentially water.
Right. Yeah.
To check this out. So now I'm at the police. This is the police precinct right here.
Yeah.
This is pretty. You'll see right. I know this is mirrored, so it's pretty crazy. But you got the Seattle police right here, and it's kind of in pretty, not the worst condition I've ever seen in my life. It looks pretty good. If you check it out. But,
Are people sleeping in those
Like-
tents, or are those just like poop tents?
oh, no, those are the citizens of Chaz. We don't have names for them yet. But if your viewers want to add a comment and give their best name for the village homes, we haven't been able to come up with it. Yeah, but people are just camping around.
How about shitheads?
And,
Does that work? Is that or is that taken?
apt.
Is that taken?
This is the police precinct that all the mainstream media keeps saying is still in pretty good shape. So
Okay.
this is like you come here, I go.
Looks pretty good to me.
I was just like, it makes me kind of laugh because it's like
Wow.
I don't know. This is the. It's not exactly your best.
Mr.
best
Gorbachev,
case.
tear down.
Yeah.
I mean, all of whatever this is. It's
Everything.
more than a
All
wall,
this
but this is all gonna hurt
Gotta go.
resale value.
Hey, wait. The best part is I went to a restaurant right here to go use the restroom, and the code to get in was 1312, which is ACAB. All cops are bastards. So.
Oh my God.
Well, okay. We all know if we're looking for a place to take a steaming pile in Seattle. Elijah, thank you so much, and please do keep us posted. Anything you have, we
safe.
want to amplify. Be safe, brother. Where's the best place for people to find your work as well?
Yeah. So the best place if you're watching now, go to youtube.com/slightly offensive. That's youtube.com/slightly offensive, and you can also find me at Elijah Schaefer on Twitter. But also know there's going to be a bunch of extended footage and cuts. There's also a walkthrough right now, an end-to-end unedited walkthrough of Chaz on my YouTube channel right now that you can watch with narration
Perfect.
to see the whole place.
All right. Thank you, Elijah. We appreciate it, brother. We must go. And to everyone else watching on YouTube right now, we have some tweets to get to. We're also going to be playing, is it Token Character?
Tolkien character or
or
antidepressant.
antidepressant. YouTube, piss off. Mug Club only now.